New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. We invite you to join our prayer broadcast every day at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Send us your prayer requests or schedule a private prayer session by emailing prayer@ntmedia.org. And now, it's time to pray together. And hello again, Tier 1s. Dr. Robert with you here. It's a Sunday morning, and that means that it is time, and it's 8:15, and that means that it is time for our morning visioning. I do apologize. I got all the wrong settings. There we go. Now we'll get back into normal. Thanks for being with us this morning. It's a beautiful Sunday, and we've got a great day in store for you here on the New Thought Media Network. All kinds of our Sunday service, our Sunday lineup just keeps growing and growing and growing and growing. Starting at 8:30, Rev Melissa with the other sip, her Spirit in Praise. 9 o'clock, it is Center for Spiritual Living Midtown. 10 o'clock, Center for Spiritual Living Denver. 11 o'clock, the Satya Center out of Utah with our dear friend, Reverend Ali Benjamin. That happens every Sunday morning. And then we skip a couple hours and we get started with our all-day programming, including all those communities I just mentioned, plus Unity of Canada, and who else is with New Thought Philadelphia. All kinds of great programming throughout the day today. Good morning, Linda. Snowing in the mountains, and it's not down here. Barely gray down here. It's kind of a glorious morning, but good to know you're getting some snow up there. We need the water. We need the snow. Good to see you, Linda. Thanks for being with us. There are times, I think for all of us, everyone, where, well, life just kind of says, are you sure? And there are times when life says, I'm sure. When the divine says, this is what you are here to do. Or this is a part of what you're here to do. There are times when the divine is so clear in its messaging. Now that is, if we're listening for it, if we're paying attention to things in our lives. When the divine shows up and says, go this way. This week, today, as you fill yourself with inspiration from all the various spiritual communities you might connect with today, I want you to listen for that place where God just doesn't go away, where the divine keeps revealing itself, keeps showing up, is showing up again and 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 again, trying to tell you something. Not ready to talk about it just yet, but I've had that's been happening for me in a specific project over the past week. Something I wasn't listening to. Something, almost ignoring. And I was finally reminded to listen more deeply. And so that is our prayer this day. That is what we're about this day. We're here to listen more deeply. If you're in a comfortable place to close your eyes, I invite you to please do so. As we relax into the moment. Relax into the moment of beingness. Relax into the moment of doingness. See, we're doing this so that we may recognize our beingness. I invite you to tune into your breath. Really settle into this prayer. Let go of any idea of what's supposed to happen here, or should happen here, or must happen here. So we may relax into the oneness that is forever present. It is always revealing itself. That one power, presence, and intelligence that we call God, the oneness revealing itself in perfect ways, in magnificent ways, in awe-inspiring ways, and sometimes very confusing ways. And yet I am reminded again and again and again that it is all one. It is all the divine revealing itself as my life, as the reminders of my life, as the sacred calling of my life, as that place where the divine shows up, knocking on the door, knock, 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 knocking on that door, saying, are you home? Are you awake? Are you listening? And so in this day, I commit to myself to a deeper experience of listening, to a deeper experience of listening to the divine, listening to the magnificence of life, listening for that sacred calling. What I know is it's so easy to hear the voice when I turn away from the clatter and the chatter and all the stuff desperate for my attention. All the various things in the world that are clamoring for our attention. In this day, I claim for myself an experience of letting go of all of that, so I may listen more deeply, so I may sink into the truth of beingness and listen so much more deeply. See, what I know is that no matter what it may look like, no matter what it may feel like, the divine is revealing itself as my life. And if I just accept that and then go with that, rather than push against the flow of good, I go with that flow, allowing myself to witness the magnificence of becoming whole, of becoming true, of becoming real, of becoming the divine in form, in expression. Life is good and very good and more than good. It is beyond measure. This thing called life. Every breath, every step, every experience, everywhere I get to go, everything I get to do, all of what I am and all that I am becoming, this thing called life, revealing itself perfectly in all things and in all ways and in all days. I sit in the knowing. I sit at that seed, at that place of creation, knowing that this word of mine has power to create in the universe, for this is a co-creative universe. And this word, as it is loosed into the law, as I fully release this word into the law, it becomes form. So I am in a place of knowing. And I claim for each one that hears these words this same sense of knowing, of really knowing, a deep sense of assurance that everything's happening as it must, a deep sense of faith that I am uplifted, sorted, supplied, sourced and supplied, fueled and funded by the divine, a great sense of awareness that my life is unfolding perfectly. Whole, complete, nothing missing, nothing absent. And if that's true of my life, then that must be true of all life. That must be true of each and every one across this planet and beyond. Everyone, every life, every form of life must be revealing itself perfectly. That is how it all works. And so I am in this moment grateful beyond measure for the reminder of this absolute truth, that the divine is revealing itself perfectly as my life, as your life, as all life, and nothing can get in the way of that. So with that grateful heart, I release this word into the law, into the universal law that must manifest, that must demonstrate according to this word, this prayer. I release the word into that law, and I let it be. And if anything here has resonated with you in any way, I invite you to join me in an affirmation of truth as we say together, and so it is. And so it is. Thank you, dear ones, for being with me this morning. Thank you for being a part of what we're doing here on the New Thought Media Network. Thank you, Garrett. Good seeing you, brother. We do have a full day of broadcasting ahead for you today. I invite you to stay tuned and check out what we're doing. It is so much fun hanging out around New Thought Media Networks on Sundays. You hear so many great messages. So again, starting at 9 o'clock Mountain Time, CSL Midtown live from Georgia, from Atlanta, and CSL Denver at 10 a.m. Satya live from Utah at 11. At 2 o'clock, we start our all-day broadcasting with New Thought Philadelphia, Center for Spiritual Living Denver. The Om Center is with us for Just the Talk. Unity of Kitchener or Ottawa, so we call it Unity Canada, is with us. We do rebroadcasts of our morning programs, Just the Talk, throughout the afternoon. You can move from talk to talk to talk and catch a whole bunch of different ministers sharing their wisdom and their truth as well. All right, folks, I'm about out of here. I wanted to say thank you again for being a part of what we're doing here on the New Thought Media Network. And before we go, I want to say thank you to a few folks. So until next time, stay with us, and I wish you peace and richest blessings. Bye now. On behalf of everyone at New Thought Media Network, thank you for being a member of our virtual family. Your financial contributions help share the New Thought message with people from around the world. Please visit and contribute at www.ntmedia.org/donate. New Thought Media Network. Come be you. And please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace and blessings. On behalf of the New Thought Media Network, thank you for being with us for this special prayer broadcast. We look forward to being with you again soon, 8:15 a.m. or 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Until then.